Your emotions feel powerful, almost undeniable. They rush in, take over, and convince you that reacting is the only option. Anger demands a response. Fear demands retreat. Excitement demands action. But what if this is the trap? What if the very thing you trust the most, your emotions, is what keeps you stuck? The Stoics understood something most people never realize. Power does not come from reacting, it comes from restraint, from the ability to pause, to observe, and to choose your response with clarity instead of impulse. In a world where everyone is constantly reacting, the one who remains calm holds the real advantage. Think about it. How many times have emotions led you into regret? That message you shouldn't have sent. That decision made in anger. That moment where you acted too quickly and paid the price later. Emotions are not the enemy, but when they control you, they become dangerous. They turn you impulsive, reactive, easy to manipulate. And there is no strength in that, only chaos. Stoicism teaches something different. It teaches distance, not emotional numbness, but emotional control. When you stop reacting instantly, you create space. And in that space, you gain power. You begin to see clearly. You begin to think ahead. You stop living moment to moment and start acting with intention. Because here is the truth most people ignore. You are not your emotions. They are signals, not commands. The moment you understand this, everything starts to change. You walk into situations differently. Someone disrespects you. You don't explode. You observe. You assess. You decide. Something goes wrong. You don't panic. You adjust. You move forward. While others are controlled by the moment, you remain grounded. And if you're starting to see the power in this, subscribe this channel, because mastering this mindset will separate you from the majority. Seneca once said that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Think about that. Most of your stress, your fear, your anxiety, it's not real. It's created by your emotional reaction to what might happen. You imagine the worst. You spiral. You drain your own energy. But what if you paused? What if, instead of reacting, you questioned the emotion? Suddenly, fear loses its grip. Anxiety weakens. You begin to act based on truth, not imagination. And this is where clarity is born. Detachment is not about becoming cold. It's about becoming focused. When you stop reacting, you stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. You stop getting pulled into drama, arguments, and emotional chaos. Instead, you move with purpose. Every action becomes intentional. Every decision becomes strategic. Imagine living like this. No matter what happens around you, you stay calm. No matter the pressure, you stay clear. You are no longer a leaf blown by the wind. You are the one standing firm while everything else moves. This is not natural at first. Your mind is wired to react, to protect, to respond instantly. But that wiring is outdated. It was designed for survival, not for mastery. Today, reacting too quickly doesn't save you, it limits you. Fear stops you from taking action. Anger pushes you into mistakes. Impulse leads you into regret. But when you train yourself to pause, you override this system. You take control back. This is where your real strength begins. Every time you feel an emotion rise and choose not to react immediately, you are building discipline. You are strengthening your mind. You are becoming someone who cannot be easily shaken, and slowly it becomes natural. You stop chasing validation. You stop needing approval. You stop letting small things disturb your peace. Life becomes simpler, clearer, more controlled. Because now you are not reacting to life. You are directing it. Epictetus taught that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. And that is everything. That is your power. That is your freedom. Most people never reach this point. They spend their lives reacting, complaining, being controlled by circumstances. But the few who learn to master themselves, they move differently. They think before they act. They observe before they judge. They respond instead of react. And that is why they win. So start small. Next time you feel anger, pause. Next time you feel fear, question it. Next time you feel the urge to react, wait. In that moment of waiting, you take control. And over time, that control becomes your identity. Because when you stop reacting, everything changes. Your decisions improve, your mindset strengthens, your life becomes intentional. And the greatest transformation of all, you become unshakable.